This week I'm discussing Leading Women Who Wound by Sue Edwards and Kelly Matthews. Each chapter ends with discussion questions. Ministry does not mean no conflict. Men and women wound differently. Men kill their weak and women kill their strong. Team sports as well as individual matches, boys learn to deal with interpersonal competition in a forthright manner. Boys experience face-to-face confrontation, often opposing a close friend, and must learn to depersonalize the attack. Women's competition, by contrast, is about our identities. And unlike men, we tend to expect total union and sympathy with the same-sex friends. We have a much harder time setting boundaries to our competition, which makes it more destructive. Men expect conflict, but it's not personal. Women, it is personal. You are no longer my friend, no longer on my team. Your rejection extends to the depths of who I am. Many women see direct conflict as a threat to relationships, to be avoided at all costs. So women employ indirect means, gossip, spreading rumors and divulging secrets, publicly making insinuations and insulting comments, undermining and sabotaging, and purposely snubbing and withdrawing friendship as common characteristics of indirect aggression. To be successful as a peacemaker, your top priority is to pursue emotional health. Work hard on the inner you. An emotionally healthy woman grounds her identity in Jesus Christ and works to understand when identity issues are making her overly sensitive, abrasive, or foolish. We are to guard against pride, a sin leading to qualities that render us vulnerable in conflict. Proud people are narcissistic and selfish. They think the whole world revolves around them. Pride is who we are when we don't depend on God. When God blesses you, or opens a door and you think you did it yourself, you are proud. If you are judgmental, you are proud. If it's your way or the highway, you are proud. If you minister for the accolades of others, you are proud. If you think you are humble, you are proud. Pride is often the root of badly resolved conflict. Two unhealthy qualities that stem from pride can hinder a woman's effectiveness in resolving conflict: people-pleasing and bulldozing. Harriet Breaker states, "The disease to please is a set of self-defeating thoughts and flawed beliefs about yourself and other people that fuel compulsive behavior that in turn is driven by the need to avoid forbidden negative feelings." This triple combination of distorted thinking, compulsive behavior, and the need to avoid fearful feelings creates the syndrome of people-pleasing. The bulldozer is the other end of the spectrum from people-pleasing. These are tough women, maybe too tough. Picture a no-nonsense leader. They do not put up with a lot of guff. We as women are to learn to respond to personal attacks, handle conflict wisely, and understand church politics. But it doesn't happen overnight. We must practice, practice, practice. Beware of destructive criticism. The results of them are all the same. We are dealing with an unhealthy person who is determined to destroy us and our ministry. Remember, they don't believe this about themselves. They justify their actions and wholeheartedly believe they are doing God's work, which makes them even more dangerous. The characteristics of unhealthy women who wound: 1. Adversarial. They are itching for a fight. 2. Old guard. Typically, as the church grows, some people who were there first resent new people and the leaders who bring them in. 3. Tunnel vision. If a woman is unbalanced emotionally, she may be skewed in her thinking about what ministry should look like. For example, if she has one calling like evangelism, she will believe the whole ministry should be about evangelism. 4. Intense women care passionately about God's work, but they are unhealthy. These intense feelings are often misguided. And 5, super spiritual. These women spiritualize everything. 6, blind. Unhealthy adversaries can't see the damage they do. And 7, frustrated. Troublemaking women are usually frustrated women. We must be on guard for all these types of women. We must learn how to deal with each one as they come at us. We must become self-aware. We must be kind. We never should assume. We must seek points of agreement, create a caring ethos. Ethos is the distinguished tone, environment, or climate. It will influence how people feel, act, and respond. Give your adversary all the time and space that she needs. Never attempt to resolve conflict in writing. It's too easy to misinterpret. Admit your mistakes and ask for forgiveness. Remember, in all relationships, to God be the glory. There are some women that you won't be able to make amends with. You will have to exercise discernment on which ones you can and cannot resolve issues with. I hope that if you are in ministry that you add this to your library at your church. If you're not, I would consider how it helps in understanding the different types of women you may encounter and how to best deal with each one. It also helps if you are with someone that wants to learn what it means to become a healthy woman who deals with conflict in confidence. I hope you will consider this resource for your library today.